Right there, good morning and welcome back. And today's topic is very, very interesting because if you're currently anywhere between Juru and Sungai Dua Toll Plaza and if you're stuck in the jam, which I think you might be, this might be interesting for you because I've been down that road. I know what it is at about 10:20, right? And joining us today is Mr. Yunus bin Tassim, who is the head of corporate communications with the Ministry of Works, spearheaded by Datuk Sri Alexander Nantalingi. And we are talking about the Traffic Solution Project, which is coming up soon. It was recently announced, officiated by our Prime Minister. And this is a traffic solution project between the Juru Toll Plaza and Sungai Dua Toll Plaza. Now, before we move on with that, before we start with the questions, welcome to the studio, sir. How are you today?
Thank you, KG. Thank you very much. I'm fine. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for inviting me to this segment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And today there's a lot that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be touching on the why, the how, the when, and the what. And it is a very, very important, I would say this is not, although we don't call it a mega project, but this is a very large scale project as well. 17.3 kilometers worth of works. And let's talk about the Traffic Solution Project. It's a why even go down this road? Why are we doing this?
KG, I think you mentioned in the earlier part of this segment that those who have been through this road or this particular 17 stretch must have experienced the massive jam. I call it chronic.
It is very chronic, yes.
Bumper to bumper on peak time. People said about it can be from 1 hour to 1.5 hours from that 17 kilometer alone. Okay, and it's affecting many people. Those from the south to north, north to south. Those from that locality themselves,
like
from
Kulim and all of that.
Kulim, Pematang Pau, Mertajam, and the outer cities. It has been talking points for many years. No solutions. There are solutions, but not bold enough to solve the whole problems. Yeah, every day is about 200,000 vehicles going through that routes. 6 million a month. Definitely that need attentions. Yeah. So with all the stress level, not I want to say about the cost of petrol. I mean, it's good that the current government, the Kerajaan Madani, have the guts and bold to solve this problem.
Right. So we understand the why. The traffic solution there, the traffic condition there right now is absolutely head scratching, because I actually got caught during the rush hour a couple of months ago, late August. We were there for Jelajah Aspirasi. And one of the biggest concerns, we had to move from our hotel very early because our coordinator already said, you know what, this particular stretch, we have to bypass the entire stretch. Right. So we are leaving early. But unfortunately, we did get stuck close to an hour just trying to get onto the island. Just to get to the bridge itself, it was crazy already.
Exactly.
Right. And I'm pretty sure, sir, you have been there as well. You've been stuck along that particular stretch. And we already saw the why.
Yep.
We understand that this is something that we need to look at. As you said, there's multiple factors, but the biggest one is locality is affected. The north-south expressway is affected as well. Moving to the island and also off the island, and this happens throughout the day.
Correct.
And people already they know if they're gonna bypass there, we're gonna either stay somewhere or we're gonna take a much longer time getting through. But how are we gonna approach this problem? What is the solution that's being
KG,
thought about?
I think that what you said is perfectly correct. That we need solutions, which I hope is a game changer. No doubt it is not very mega. But I believe will be a high impact project for the people.
And it's a high value project as well.
Yep, true. And then it has been mentioned in the 2026 recent Madani budget. Okay? So how they want to try to do it is, first, currently the local vehicles want to go into the north, has to go into the highway, and then the highway people want to go to Penang Bridge, have to come to the left. So it's a crisscross.
Yes.
So how did they want to approach this is build one mainline express lane with 2 additional separated continuous lane from Juru to Sungai Dua. So hope that can solve. Then another one is the locally vehicles, what they term as collector distribution lane. So separate from the long distance, so they have their own local. The package one has started since 21st October. The upgrading of the roundabout, roundabout. You mentioned you don't like roundabout. But
I don't like the roundabout. Yeah.
we are upgrading that from that roundabout at the east-west interchange and construction of a new flyover on Jalan Tun Hussein on. So there will be a flyover when you go into Juru, up to the flyover for about 6 or 7 kilometers, then down to Sungai Dua.
Oh.
The same thing from Sungai Dua coming up. When you go to Penang Bridge, so you have flyover, and then you don't really crisscross that particular area.
All right. So essentially, what we're going to be looking at is a separation of the local network, as well as separation with the north-south.
Travelers.
So that is a big impact, because you already choose where you want to go much further down the road.
True.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about the scope and the key components that we are looking at.
Yep. First is what I mentioned just now is the main line express lane. So that is where from Juru to Persimpangan. I mean the junctions of the Penang Bridge. Okay, there is a elevated highway. Then the second one is the upgrading of the local roads. Okay, so that the local vehicle is separated totally from the main line. So the whole thing, KG, take about 3 billion ringgit.
3 billion ringgit. Wow.
And, but that's not all. Okay, government has a way to save people money. So what they did is they did private government initiative together, where 60% of the fund, the cost will be funded by the government, 40% will be funded by Lebuh Raya Usaha Sama. Short name is Plus Berhad. So you can guess which operator are doing.
Our north-south and our lead and all of them. Yeah, these are the concessionaires there.
Correct.
So as you said, you've already started work. Ground has been broken since 21st of October.
Yeah.
And we also are seeing an elevated highway for about 6 kilometers coming in from Juru heading towards Sungai Dua. Right, so that is very, very interesting. But what we're going to do right now, Mr. Yunus, we're going to take a short break. We're going to listen to a song. And once we come back, we'll also talk about some of the elevated interchanges that will be available. And also we'll look at the timeline itself, right?
Yeah.
So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. If you do have questions, and you know what? If you do have questions, I'm pretty sure we will answer it as well.
Yeah.
Right now, though, let's go back with the music. This is Highway Tune, Greta Van Fleet. welcome back to Traxx. We're talking about the traffic solution between the Juru Toll Plaza and the Sungai Dua Toll Plaza. We're talking to Mr. Yunus bin Tassim, who's the head of corporate communication with the Ministry of Works. Timeline, Mr. Yunus, what are we looking at? When is this project due to be done?
KG, this is the project where we are just looking a live human being. Well, we have to take care of the person, and we have to cure the problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so we decided that the solution should be built on top of the current highway. So that's itself is mind-boggling how to solve the current problem. But we don't have any much choice on that. So we estimate it will take about 4 years.
4 years.
From now, and it should be ready by mid of 2030. Okay, but along the way, I think the project team promised that they try to do as much as possible, not to allow the problem to recur that much. Okay, so I was told that whenever the big structure to be done, it may be done during the low season, low peak hour, low traffic
Usage, yeah.
Can be at night, can be during the day.
Yeah.
Okay, and then most importantly is we hope the people understand that in Malay they said susah dahulu senang kemudian. Okay, a little bit hardship now. Okay, but it is for the future for them. Okay, so we will ensure that the right signage of the road to guide people to make sure the traffic flow is good, not so chronic or massive as of now. This all need cooperations by the people, especially the motorists.
Yeah, and that is true, because like this is a huge project. This is a national project, I would say.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, because it allows for the betterment of travel, allows for the betterment of comfort, and when you say it is an elevated highway, this is akin to what we see in the Klang Valley, like the MRR2, right?
Yep.
Which was done to reduce congestion,
Right.
as it is, and also Suke and all of that. But what are some of the positive outcomes that you're looking at from this project itself?
Definitely is the diversions of the local transports,
The local
vehicles,
network, yeah,
and the express,
which is the
those
north-south.
Yeah. So when that particular can be diverted correctly, I think the flow will be smooth.
Yeah, it's true.
And when the flow is smooth, that will increase the mobility of the people, right? Less stress, less complaint, more comfort. That kind of we envisage. Okay, we were given some estimate that if the highway when it's ready, it will reduce about 30% of the current problem. So from they say from 1 hour, it can reduce to 20 to 30 minutes traveling
Wow.
from Juru to Sungai Dua. So you
Not
can
bad.
imagine after that, it will be the catalyst for the Kulim, northern part of, and plus all the industrial around the area.
I mean, it also would boost economy, because that area is now we are looking
Definitely.
at the coming in of multiple electric car.
Multinational
Yeah.
semiconductor, right?
Yeah, that particular area, we have the Penang side, we have all the semicons, and then in Kulim,
Kulim high tech.
Kulim High Tech, we have the new car factories, BMWs, and all that. So this is also a boost for economy within that area itself, because
Yeah.
less time for your cargo
Yeah.
handling and all that. So kind of cool.
We expect that definitely, and the economic activities will be expanded not only in Penang. Penang is already congested, right?
Yeah, very much so.
So it will be expanded. There is the outflow, the spin-off of the economic activities to Kulim, maybe Sungai Petani, and so on. Okay, so we cannot imagine where the data center now is built in Johor, in Sedana and so on. Why? Because of the infrastructure.
The access to it.
Access,
Like for instance, even if I'm mistaken, maybe about a year ago, I heard that even near Sungai Buloh, Elmina,
yeah.
that side also we are looking at data centers, and I think Malaysia can become quite prominent with data centers,
Yeah.
right?
Once there is access road, it will be it will be the catalyst for many activities.
A lot of economic opportunities, especially up north in the technological sector, because first of all, we live in a very geographically neutral country, no earthquakes, no massive storms and all of that. So this is very cool.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
Sgamat, all this.
Oh yeah, after Sagamat, everyone's a bit concerned, aren't they? Yeah.
True.
Right. So, Mr. Yunus, let's talk about the safety. How would the project leaders ensure the safety and smooth traveling while the project is going on? Because this is a long-term project as well.
You raise a very good pertinent questions, KG. I think this is what we want. We want the public to work together with us. Safety starts from ourselves. Okay. So one of the assurance that we have is the security at the safety at the building area, the construction area will be ensured as much as possible, with whatever measure that we do. But most importantly, we will enhance our communications with signage and all those, so that the motorists will always be reminded and aware of the work going on. Okay. Apart from that, I think we want the people to understand this is the project for them, and thus their cooperation is highly needed for this particular project. Thus, please be with us. A little bit difficulty here and there. We will make sure that they will not cause too much of jam, too much of the traffic congestions, with many measures that we will enforce along the project.
Yeah, because this is, even the Ministry of Works is involved firsthand, and I'm pretty sure the architects, the engineers, and all of them comes from your board as well. But I also saw something the other day when the groundbreaking ceremony and also the launch was being done. Dr. Sri Alexander Natalingi also said that artificial intelligence will also be part of this project. What's your take on that?
There is what I said about with the data that we have. I mean, from whatever data that we have, especially traffic, then we know how to manage the flow of the traffic. This is where one. Another one is all the cameras, drone, all those will be utilized to make sure that we know what is the upcoming traffic. By then we know which lane to open, which lane not to open, which work has to be
done now
and not, and to be delayed and so on. So there is basically the areas that we are working on.
So a lot of new technology being used part in this project.
Definitely, KG. I think we cannot run away from technology, especially the AI, drone, and all those. We learn from China and India how the road is being built. I think definitely we have to apply some of the technology there. Okay?
All right. I think we are now have reached the end of interview. But before we get there, I would just like to say I think this is a very big project, which is going to be useful for more than, if it's in a single day, 200,000 people.
Yeah.
Right. So over
6 million a month.
6 million people a month.
Yeah.
This is gonna be, a very, very high impact project, as you said earlier. And a big thank you from all of us for doing this. At least now, if I want to go to Perlis, I'll be much faster.
Not now.
In 4 years.
In 4 years.
I'll go to Perlis in 4 years, huh?
But now, KG,
Yeah.
we call upon all. Okay.
Yeah.
If you pass that road, I think when you reach that stretch, please drive carefully.
Yes.
And then please follow all the signage to make sure that the route, the traffic is not disrupted, and cause others to problem to others.
All right.
Okay.
Like, yeah, because like they're already doing construction, don't add another problem to it.
True.
All right.
That's what we wanted. Yeah.
Okay, so don't speed in that area, drive safe,
Yeah.
and look out for the signagers and all of that. And with that, before we end, would you like to say anything else for our listeners, Mr. Yunus?
Yes, thank you very much, KJ. I think we would like to get cooperations from all the motorists who pass through that stretch to drive safely and carefully, and please follow all the signages that put on upon whatever the VMS or the LED that we put on. Okay, your cooperation will make sure that this project will not be disrupted, will not be delayed, will not be extended, and we hope we touch the 4 years time period and there for all the Malaysians to enjoy.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Yunus, and we hope to catch you again in maybe less than 4 years, lah. All right, see you soon and take care.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, so that was Mr. Yunus bin Tassim, Head of Corporate Communication with the Ministry of Works. We spoke about the traffic solution project between the Juru Toll Plaza and Sungai Dua Toll Plaza, and this is a big project. Do look out for it. Right now, more music.